This divine message arrived at the perfect moment because I was already calling you before your finger touched the screen, before your eyes focused on these words, and before your heart even became aware that it was looking. I've been observing you for longer than you can recall, witnessing the burden hidden behind your obligations and smiles, and hearing the silent sobs you never voiced. You didn't just happen to be here. This moment was ready for you, so you were gently and purposefully led here. Tell me, do you have the feeling that something invisible is leaning near your soul, the peculiar serenity tinged with emotion? I am aware of the length of time you have been waiting. I am aware of the numerous times you asked, God, when, and received no response. However, my silence was never an absence. It served as defense. It was getting ready. I was withholding the answers until your heart was resilient enough to accept them without shattering. I was closer than your breath, even though you believed me to be far away. You believed me to be motionless, but I was actually moving parts that you were unable to see. Do you really think that after molding you so carefully, my child, I would forget you? Would I give up on a story that I started myself? I can see how confused you are, how you relive events and decisions, wondering if you made a mistake or missed your opportunity. I observe how you feel behind, ignored, and delayed when you compare your journey to others. But pay close attention now, because this fact will help you stay steady. I don't operate according to human clocks. In my hands, what seems slow to you is frequently precision. Alignment is what appears to be a delay. I have been teaching you to be resilient, humble, compassionate, and trusting because what lies ahead calls for a heart that can withstand it without losing itself. Recently, you've experienced an odd restlessness, haven't you? A feeling that something needs to change, even if you don't know what or how. The comforts of the past are no longer enough. It feels heavy to use old patterns. It feels strange even in familiar places. That is awakening, not confusion. I'm uplifting you because you can't live this season with a mindset from yesterday. In order to give your hands the freedom to accept the new, I am slowly releasing your hold on the familiar. This discomfort is nothing to be afraid of. It is an indication of development rather than decline. I am aware that there are memories you ignore because they still hurt and wounds you try not to touch. You gain survival skills by being resilient, setting reasonable expectations, and keeping your heart safe. But now, listen to me with compassion and clarity. You don't have to keep your broken places hidden from me. I live there. There, I recover. There, I redeem. Your faith was nourished by each tear you believed went unnoticed. Deeper trust was made possible by every setback. Not harmed even though you are not yet able to see the whole picture, you are on the verge of understanding, which is why this message is reaching you now. You already have a sense that life is about more than just getting by and living day after day in silence. Long before fear attempted to stifle it, I gave you a purpose. Before darkness attempted to persuade you otherwise, I implanted light in you. And now that light is starting to emerge, slowly and steadily, breaking through layers of, stay here with me. Don't move too quickly. Allow these words to become a part of your soul. Allow your heart to breathe. This is just the start of what I'm going to show you. What follows will reveal strength you were unaware you possessed and provide answers to questions you have been carrying for a long time. My child, remain motionless for a little while longer. I'm not done talking yet.